to an episode of Messages with Madison. This is a platform that I use to share intuitive messages, divine downloads, and life advice from a spiritual perspective. Woo woo! If you are watching this, you are watching this for a reason. Your guides, your angels have led you here. So I welcome you to take a seat, take a breath, and open your heart, mind, and soul to receiving a message that the universe has for you through me. Lovely, lovely. So let me begin with saying that this is not the episode that I was planning on posting. Usually I record on Saturday, I edit, and then post on Tuesday. However, today is Monday, and I feel so called to make this episode. Like, the one that I have planned is so beyond lovely and wonderful and amazing. However, this came to me while I was dancing around in my kitchen, feeling in my most wonderful, lovely energy. Like, I was such high vibrations and so many spiritual breakthroughs happening today, happening this past week. And I was like, I need to make this video. So if you are watching this, you are watching for a reason. Like, I felt called to make it, you felt called to watch it. So basically what this is about is knowing your worth. Friends, you have to remember that you are divinely created, that you are inherently worthy of everything that is good and everything that is wonderful. That you have to forgive yourself for all of those past things that make you feel like maybe you aren't worthy. Like, there's nothing in the universe that can make you not worthy if you focus on working through that, on growing through that, and being the human that I know you are, that you are worthy. I just simply, I was standing in my kitchen and I was thinking about it and thinking about a past experience and where someone had made me feel really, really bad about myself. They had made a comment when I was in a very vulnerable state that they made a comment that I was unkind. And from that day forward, after I healed from that, I realized that that affected me so greatly. It made me feel like I was unkind, when in all actuality, that was not the situation at all. That person was projecting a situation in which they felt unkind, they had done unkind things, and therefore wanted to make me feel unkind, when that was not the situation at all. And so from literally today, I will never let someone make me feel unworthy or make me question my worth. Never. And this phrase came into my brain because I said, I will never let anyone make me question my worth, especially not a man. And that is so fitting for International Women's Day today. Woo woo! I am so incredibly powerful, and the universe brought those people into my life, have brought people who have called me awful things, who have said really awful, sexist, terrible things about me. I had an old man the other day say he was going to take me, physically take me. And I was like, but do you know what I've learned through all of that? That I am not going to let I'm not going to let their powerless words have power over me, because I am strong and I am powerful, and so are you, friends. Oh my goodness, that is just feeling so aligned and divine for me. I just feel so, I feel like sharing sharing this message is for you to see through the universe. And I feel like I've been given these experiences. I've been gifted by the universe these maybe not so good things where I have felt scared, or I have felt like people powerless. And that is the universe's way of being listen, these people, they do not hold power over you. You are powerful, you are strong, you are divinely protected. And you do not get to let anybody else take that power from you. And that's the message that I'm giving you today, is that you do not get to let anyone else take your power away. sit with it for a moment. Sorry, this is like the most aggressive I have ever been. Not ever, but I call this positive aggression. Like, really, I'm just like, I just want to get that message through to you that others are not allowed to take your power away. Others are not allowed to make you feel unworthy. Because the person who determines your worth is you and the universe. So the moment you give that away, you are giving away your control. Like, take that back. It doesn't take any, like, literally call your power back in. Like, sit here and literally say, like, I am fucking powerful. I am fucking magical, and nobody gets to take that away from me. My actions are divinely aligned. I am powerful for a reason. I use my power. Just because you're gentle, like, I am a very gentle, well, I don't know about right now. I am a very gentle person, and that sometimes people take that as a weakness. They see that because she is kind, she is gonna let me walk all over her. Or because she is gentle, I get to do these things. When actually, like, my gentleness is one of my greatest strengths. Strengths. Hello, words. My gentleness is so incredibly powerful, whether or not people see it. Because there is such power in being kind and not letting the negative in the world harden your edges, you know, not letting the bad that happens make you mean, like, make you on attack mode. So I take those things, all of the bad things that happen, and it takes a lot, I promise, it takes a lot to heal through those and to consciously make the decision to, in spite of the unkindness that I've received, to be extra kind in return. That I am not going to let these people who are unkind to me or who say mean things or who try to intimidate me make me unkind. Like, that is them winning. And I don't let that happen. I am kind and I am gentle and I am powerful because of that. And I want to let you know that you are too. Hello? What is this hair doing? Okay. I want you to know that you are powerful as well. And your power may show up in a different way than mine does. My power for me is gentleness. Maybe your power is assertiveness. Like, I should be more assertive, but maybe your power is being straightforward with people. Maybe your power, people feel power in different ways. And as long as you are using that power for good, to make yourself and others feel good, that you are using it in a divinely instructed way, own it. Own it. Oh, and my dogs always bark, I swear. Give me 1 second. I gotta end it because they're going to keep barking. But I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to go attend to my dogs. I have 3, and 2 of which are Chihuahuas, and they are morally offended when anyone steps into my household. So I apologize for those interruptions, but I am back. And as I was saying, like, you are not allowed to let anyone, like, I am telling you right now, like, you don't get to. Like, you do not get to let anyone else determine your worth. And it's okay to receive criticism, because everybody, like, criticism and other people pointing out, like, hey, maybe you need to work on that, is more than okay. You know, if they do it in a kind way, in a way in which you express that it's okay for them to have these criticisms, you know, take a moment, take a step back and be like, what do I need to work on? You know, because just because you need to work on things doesn't mean that you're not worthy. Like, that's not it at all. I have so many things to work on. Everyone does, you know, but that doesn't mean that I'm not worthy and that I'm not wonderful. It just means that I need to work on things. So recognizing the difference between taking criticism and even self-criticism, you know, in a kind, constructive criticism way of, okay, this is what I see is happening in my life, and I want this to change because this is not serving my highest self. I am not being my best self in this area, so I'm going to work on that. But while still keeping that in mind, I know that I am still worthy of love. I am still worthy of kindness and of the loving, wonderful energy from my guides, from other people, from spirits, from my higher self. You are eternally worthy of love and kindness. So if you take one thing from this video, I hope it is that you understand, recognize, and empower yourself to always remember your worth, regardless of what other people say. Because those people don't know your life. Like, someone can make a criticism about you knowing you 5 minutes. Like, they don't understand all that you have been through. They don't get your life path, where you are in your life, what chapter you are in your life. Why would you let them come in and hurt you in that way? And I understand, like, let me tell you, that person who really hurt my feelings, like, it still hurt, and it's okay to let it hurt. That doesn't mean that, like, acknowledging how you are not going to let them take your worth away doesn't mean that the comments they made weren't hurtful. You are allowed to feel that hurt. I encourage you to feel that hurt and to grow through it. So feel that hurt while also acknowledging that you are worthy and that they don't get to take that from you. That you can let situations hurt you, and it can hurt, but not affect you on a core level to where you feel like you are unworthy. Yeah, I feel very lovely about that. I hope you feel lovely about this as well. Sorry, it was a bit unplanned and a bit la la la. That's kind of who I am. I'm a Libra, an air sign. I say woo woo everywhere all the time. Yes, if you have any suggestions for future videos that you want to see, I have one for the next upcoming week as well, because I already filmed that. Yay, that's exciting. Woo woo. Okay, yeah, if you have any ideas, comment them down below, or Instagram message me, or do any of the things. I will provide all of my little attachment dealies, woo woo, and maybe even in the description I will provide a link that, like, I feel it helps me to feel worthy. So I'll provide one of those. Yeah, remember that I love you, your guides love you, and the universe loves you. I hope you are having the most fairy magical day, friends. All of my love.